Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Janvallabha Jaya Girivardhari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Janvallabha Girivardhari Jaya Radha Madhavam Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Janvallabha Girivardhari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Janvallabha Jaya Girivardhari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Janvallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Janvallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Janvallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Janvallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna. So very warm welcome to all of you for today's session on the Srimad Bhagavatam. We'll start our session with the prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavad Sevaya Bhavati Uttama Shloke Bhavati Nashtiki. So we discussed in our previous session Bhagwan Kapil. He's explaining about the characteristics and the qualities which devotees must possess. And we discussed that a devotee, because ultimately the goal of life is to realize Krishna. And to realize Krishna, a person has to engage in devotional service of the Lord. We discussed in our previous session also that to surpass the three modes of material nature, a person has to engage in loving devotional service to Krishna. So now to engage in loving devotional service to Krishna, what qualities a devotee should possess? These qualities are being described by Bhagwan Kapil in these shlokas. So we discussed in the previous session that how by seeing everyone equally, by always being without enmity, and without a devotee tries to only associate with Vaishnavas or pure devotees, he tries to practice the principles of celibacy, and he only speaks about Krishna and executes his swadharma or devotional service to Krishna, which is the original dharma of the living entity. Now, in these upcoming shlokas, some more qualities will be described by Bhagwan Kapil about those who are devotees of Krishna. So we'll begin our discussion today with text 8, shloka number 8 of the 27th chapter of the 3rd canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Yadrichayopalabdhena santushto mitabhunmunihi vivikta sharana shanto मैत्रः करुण आत्मवान् यदृच्छयोपलब्धेन संतुष्टो मितभुन्मुनिः विविक्तशरणः शान्तो मैत्रः करुण आत्मवान्. Translation: For his income, a devotee should be satisfied with what he earns without great difficulty. He should not eat more than what is necessary. He should live in a secluded place and always be thoughtful, peaceful, friendly, compassionate, and self-realized. So these are some of the qualities which a devotee must possess. By possessing these qualities, these are basically divine qualities which are found in a Vaishnava, which are found in a devotee. And also, it's astonishing to know that these qualities are present in a devotee automatically without any extraneous endeavor, without any external endeavor. It may happen that a devotee may not be uh, very well cultured in the beginning, because generally devotees are from cultured background. But even if a devotee is not from cultured background, but if he simply practices the principles of bhakti, his sadhana, his loving devotional service to Krishna, if he executes, then all these qualities which are being described here by Bhagwan Kapil will manifest in a devotee automatically. So all these qualities automatically manifest in the devotee. A devotee does not need to externally acquire these qualities. These are naturally qualities present in a devotee. Like here in this shloka, Bhagwan Kapil is saying that yadrichayo palabdhena, yadrichaya upalabdhena. Yadrichaya upalabdhena means yadricha means whatever is provided by Krishna, a devotee is satisfied in that. Whatever is provided by Krishna. And that is why a devotee will never endeavor to acquire money by he never engages in illegal activities or any kinds of wrong activities to earn money, right? Because he knows that ultimately nothing belongs to me. Lakshmi belongs to Narayan. And that is why he is satisfied with whatever the Lord gives him. Because you see, generally people have this tendency to think that simply by hard work, if we work very hard, we will become rich one day. But that's not true. If that was the case, then there are so many people who work so hard. Not only amongst human beings, even amongst animals, there are so many animals, they work so hard whole day. And the best example is a donkey or an ass. A donkey or an ass, generally, these donkeys and asses, they are kept by uh, washermen, those who wash clothes. Now, these washermen, they are not very rich people, so they are not able to afford a horse. So they keep donkeys. Now, donkeys, they are low maintenance animals. You just feed them little grass and they keep working whole day, whole night. So this donkey, why he is called a donkey? In Hindi, one of the abusive word is donkey. If you tell person a donkey, donkey means gadha. So if you tell a person a gadha, it's like a slang, it's like an abusive word. Why? Why donkeys are not considered to be why they are not considered equal in stature to a cow or any elephant, any animal for that matter? Because there is grass all around the donkey. Right? So donkey has grass all around him, all around it. But the donkey thinks that till the washerman gives me grass, I'll not get grass to eat. You see? So that is why they are considered to be the most foolish animal. So a devotee does not possess the qualities of a devotee is not like a donkey. He is completely opposite in character. He knows that Krishna is providing to even an ant and even an elephant. An ant requires some few grams of food in a day. An elephant requires lot of food in the whole day. So if Krishna can provide to tiny ant and big huge elephants and plants and huge creatures, then why will Krishna deprive a devotee of dairy meal? So this is a very exalted consciousness which a devotee possesses. Because normally that is the understanding amongst people. That if you work hard, then you will get a lot of money, you will become rich one day. But the donkeys, they work so hard whole day. Do they become rich one day? No. There are many laborers, construction laborers who are constructing in a building or in a society. They are so hardworking, these construction laborers. But do they become richer than the owner of the company or the builder or the developer? No. You see the irony that a developer or a builder is nicely sitting in his cabin, enjoying life, enjoying all the money. And these construction laborers, whole day they are struggling. And even after working hard whole day, for them to even earn 2 meals a day is so difficult. You see? So what do we understand by all these things? That you cannot increase your profits or you cannot just by hard work, just by running around here and there, a person cannot become rich one day. No. That is law of karma. Right? So until unless Krishna sanctions, a person cannot be rich. How much ever hard he may try, how much ever endeavor he may make, but a person can be rich only by mercy of Krishna. Just like miserable condition in our life, no one asks for it. Do we go and ask the Lord for misery? No. But still miserable comes in our life. Miseries come in our life, isn't it? Okay. So sometimes there are difficult situations in our life. We don't go and ask the Lord for that. Similarly, there will be good situations, good times in our life. And for that also, we don't need to go and ask the Lord. By law of karma, by the potency of the time element and law of karma, whatever conditions we are put into, whatever conditions we have, whether we are rich or poor, it does not matter. Because human life is not meant to become rich or poor. Because after giving up this body, one day everyone has to become poor again. How much money a person will accumulate? One day everyone has to leave all that and leave. So nothing is going to go with us. Whatever money we have, we should be satisfied. And if we have more money, we should give it to Krishna. And whatever bare minimum is required, we should try to satisfy our senses and engage wholeheartedly in serving Krishna. So that is the meaning of Yadrichaya Upalabdhena. That means Upalabdh, whatever Krishna has given, whatever has come to us by Krishna's will, we accept. Right. So that is the meaning of Yadrichaya Upalabdhena. Yadrichaya means according to the will of the Supreme Lord, whatever richness or whatever wealth we have got, we should be satisfied and execute our bhakti, our loving devotional service to Krishna eternally. Then santushto, so when a person is satisfied with whatever is he has received from the Lord, he will be santusht, he will be satisfied, isn't it? Then mitbhuk means a person who eats only Krishna prasadam. He is called mitbhuk. In Sanskrit, the word mitbhuk means who eats less. Okay. Who eats very little. So, less eating does not mean that a person stops eating. No. Less eating means he eats only Krishna prasadam. Why only Krishna prasadam? Krishna says in the 9th chapter, the 26th shloka. In the 9th chapter, the 26th shloka of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna talks about it. He says, Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti upahritam ashnami prayatatmana. That if a devotee offers me with love and devotion food preparations which are made out of so a devotee is satisfied with whatever Krishna has provided him on his plate, and a devotee is satisfied with prasadam only. He prepares food for Krishna, he offers food to Krishna, and then he is satisfied with whatever uh, he has been provided by Krishna on his plate. So then someone may ask that how do we know that it is prasadam or not? So that also Krishna says in the 9th chapter, 26th shloka of Bhagavad Gita. He says, Yome bhakti upaharitam. When we offer to Krishna with love and devotion, Krishna does not eat our food per se. Krishna eats our devotion. So with love and devotion, when we prepare food for Krishna and then we offer to Krishna. So that is the meaning of mit bhuk. Mit bhuk means a person he does not crave for eating palatable items. Like nowadays, if we see, because of the effect of Kali Yuga, the kind of facilities that people have for eating is unlimited. If you just go out on the road and you start watching the shops and the sweet shops which are there, bakery, sweet, and all these, so many varieties, it's unlimited. Unlimited. Never in history so much of advancement in food items have been there. With respect to food items, this facility, the kind of facility that we have today, has never happened in history. But a devotee is never attracted by all those things. You know, when you walk on the road, you see so many sweet shops selling so many sweets, so many restaurants, so many hotels, motels, and all these kinds of uh, dhabas. So these kinds of shops you find where so these different kinds of food outlets are there all over the world nowadays. And they're all earning money like anything. They're all multi-billion dollar industries. Food industry is a huge industry, multi-billion dollar industry. Why? Because there is no control of tongue. People just want to eat anything and everything. And not only food items which are available, which are vegetarian. People have gone to such an extent that they are killing animals and eating, and that has become a multi-billion dollar industry. You see? So, this is such a dangerous civilization because there is no control of tongue. People are eating unrestrictedly and unlimitedly. So, that is why a Vaishnava is never ever enamored by all these so-called outlets which are present in this world. No, a Vaishnava never eats at such places. Never. A Vaishnava has developed higher taste of Krishna Prasadam. So he is not enamored by this filthy so-called food outlets. They all sell filthy items. Filthy. If you see how they cook food, with what consciousness they cook food, in the name of food preparation, they are providing filth to everyone. And people are eating it as if it is mercy of the Lord. No, it is all complete nonsense going on in the society. Because these so-called food stalls and food industry owners, they are interested in earning money. They are not interested in providing people with good food. No. So a Vaishnava, he has developed higher taste. That is the meaning of higher taste. For a devotee, all these food items which are present in these food shops and food outlets, they are all filthy. They are all complete as good as uh, completely useless. A Vaishnava is never attracted to all these food items which are present, which are not offered to Krishna. So that is why here the word mit bhuk is used. Mit means very little, or very, mit means very sober in his eating, or little, he eats little. He eats little means he has, whatever the Lord gives him as prasadam, he will eat. So these words may seem to be little tough, but that's the truth. Truth is always bitter. But if we want to go back to Krishna, if we want to purify our existence, then we have to control this urge of the tongue to eat. And particularly, if we want to purify our existence, we have to control this filthy nature or prostitution of the tongue. This is called prostitution of the tongue. Tongue wants to taste different varieties of items. Why? If Krishna has not eaten, how can I eat? He is the master. Until unless he has accepted food, how can we accept food which is not tasted by Krishna? So, Krishna in the 9th chapter, in the 26th shloka, he talks about it. That yo me bhakti uparitam ashrami prayatatmana. That when a devotee, he offers me with love and devotion food items prepared from these 4 varieties of raw materials like water, milk, juices, grains, vegetables. So many things are there. So many. So in the 9th chapter, 26th shloka, Krishna talks about it. That patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati. By these 4 raw materials, these 4 kinds of raw materials, vegetables, grains, milk, juices, all these things, we can prepare so many delicious food items and then offer it to Krishna and then accept the remnants as Mahaprasadam or as Prasadam. Then in the 3rd chapter also Krishna talks about it. That yajna shishtasina santo muchyante sarva kil vishay bhunjate te tvagham papa ye pachantyatma karanat. So Krishna says that yajna shishtasina santo muchyante sarva kil vishay. So those who are pure devotees of Krishna, they only eat yajna shishta. Yajna shishta means, yajna means whatever activity we do for the pleasure of Krishna in this material world, that is called yajna. And yajna, so when we cook food for Krishna, that activity is called yajna. Why? Because we are doing it for Krishna's pleasure. And then when we offer to Krishna, so then when we offer to Krishna the prepared food, that is called yajna. So Krishna is saying yajna shishtasina santo. So yajna shishta asina, that means those who are pure devotees of Krishna, they eat food which is the remnants of sacrifice. Okay. So yajna shishtasina santo muchyante sarva kilvishay. And by this process, a saintly person becomes free from all sinful reactions. Why? Because he is eating food which is which has become purified by the power of yajna or austerities or sacrifices. So muchyante sarva kilbishay. Muchyante sarva kilbishay means a devotee becomes free of all the sins. Bhunjate te dogham papa ye pachantyatma karana. So Krishna very emphatically he says in the third chapter that yajna shishtashina santo muchyante sarva kilbishay. That those who are devotees of Krishna, they eat food which is offered to Krishna, and that is why they become free from all sinful reactions. But bhunjate te tvagham papa. But a person who eats food, ye pachanti atma karanat, for atma karanat, a person who eats food for pleasure of the tongue, bhunjate te tugham papa, he is eating only sin. If we eat food only for pleasure of the tongue, then we are sinful, we become sinful in our eating. So that is the meaning of mit bhuk. These qualities all devotees must have. We should all practice to acquire these qualities by the power of bhakti, right? Although extraneously we don't have to endeavor, but yeah, these are some qualities which we all must possess. Whatever Krishna gives us, we are satisfied. We are peaceful. And gradually, in the beginning, we may have to artificially practice these principles, but over a period of time, because these are natural principles which are of the spirit soul also acquires these principles automatically. Because to these qualities are natural qualities of the spirit soul. Spirit soul is naturally lover of Krishna. Then he says, Bhagavan Kapil is saying, Munihi. Muni means a devotee must be thoughtful, introspective. He should know. He should not think of anything except Krishna. So that is the meaning of Muni. Muni means to completely absorb one's consciousness in service of Krishna. Our consciousness must be absorbed in Krishna. That is the meaning of Munihi. Then some more qualities Bhagavan Kapil is saying, Vivikta Sharanaha. Vivikta Sharana means to take shelter of a Vivikta. Vivikta means a secluded place. So this is also a very important principle which has been practiced by our ancestors since so many millions of years. To take shelter of a secluded place, to take shelter of a forest, or to go to the Himalayas, basically to undergo severe penances and austerities. So Vivikta Sharana means to take shelter of a place which is Vivikta or which is in solitude. Now this does not mean that a devotee goes to the forest or to the Himalayas, because he does not need to. So solitude also means mental solitude. Although a person may be living in the busiest of places, but if internally he is pure, if he is purified in the heart, then whichever place he lives, that place becomes a place of pilgrimage. For a pure devotee, wherever he lives, that place becomes Vrindavan. That is what is the meaning of Tirthi Kurvanti Tirthani. Tirthi Kurvanti Tirthani means a pure devotee can transform any place into a place of pilgrimage. A A pure devotee can convert any place into a tirth, into Vrindavan, because of his purity, because of his consciousness. So Vivikta Sharana means to live in a place like Vrindavan, to live in a place of pilgrimage like uh, Vrindavan, Jagannath Puri. So a devotee does not want to mingle with unnecessary people. He does not want to waste his time associating with useless people. So sometimes a devotee chooses to live no, at a place where devotees live. So a devotee chooses to live in an ashram, in a hermitage, or in a temple where he is able to serve the Supreme Lord in association of devotees. So devotees sometimes they go to Vrindavan, they go to live in Jagannath Puri, such places where they can practice bhakti without any hindrance. And to practice bhakti without hindrance, we need to live in association of devotees. So that is the meaning of Vivikta Sharana. Vivikta Sharana means to stop associating with useless people and associate only with Vaishnavas and to live with them. So a devotee is satisfied internally. A devotee, a pure devotee of the Lord, he is naturally living in solitude. He does not have to artificially live in solitude. No. Even though he may be in the busiest of places, but still he is in solitude. Why? Still he is living in a solitary place. Why? Because he is always with Krishna. His heart is filled with Krishna prema. So for a devotee, he is ready to live in hell or in heaven. But the only condition is he lives at a place where he can perform his bhakti. So that is the true meaning of living in solitude. Otherwise, sometimes what happens is people think that we have to go and live in solitude and they go to Himalayas and then they fall down. Why? Because that is meant for very, very exalted Vaishnavas who live in upper planetary systems. Nowadays on earth, our body is not made in such a way that a person can go and practice that level of. So just by reading this, a person may artificially try to live at a secluded place, but then he will fall down. Why? Because mind is still not pure. So those who are very exalted personalities, they can do whatever they want. But otherwise, the general principle is Vivik Sharana means to stay at a place where the Lord is worshipped. To live in a temple, to live in a place of pilgrimage. Then Vivikta Sharana Shanto. Shanto means a devotee is very peaceful. Why? Because he knows Rakhe Krishna Mare Krishna Rakhe ke. If Krishna decides to kill, no one can protect. If Krishna decides to protect, no one can kill. Maitraha, Karuna. Maitra means a devotee is friendly to everyone. He is a friend of all living entities. So a devotee is friendly to everyone. Why? Because Krishna is friendly to everyone. Krishna is the dearmost friend of every living entity. Krishna says Sachidananda Vigraha. So if Krishna is dear friend of every living entity, so his devotee also is a dearmost friend of right? So that is why you will always find that devotees are very dear to everyone. Why? Because they are working for welfare of everyone. They are bringing bliss in the life of people. They are bringing happiness to suffering humanity. So who will not love devotees? So devotees are loved by everyone. That is the meaning of Maitra. Then Karuna. Karuna means they are compassionate. Because of their compassion, they are living amongst people and preaching bhakti to them, making people devotees of Krishna. Because a devotee knows that Rakhe Krishna Mare Krishna Rakhe ke. A devotee knows that only Krishna can protect. And that is why the highest compassion for living entities is to connect them to Krishna. And finally, the last word which Bhagwan Kapil uses is Atmavan. Atmavan means to be always situated on a spiritual platform. A devotee should always be situated on a spiritual platform. And a devotee is situated on spiritual platform because he is always engaged in spiritual activities. He's always engaged in, he's always in touch with Krishna by Shravanam, Kirtanam. Whatever a devotee does, everything is in line with Krishna, in touch with Krishna. And that is why, because of his constant touch with Krishna, whatever acts he does is always connected to Krishna, and that is why a devotee is always situated on Atmavan, on a spiritual platform. So there are many qualities which Bhagwan Kapil is talking about here, and all these qualities in the beginning we may try to, even artificially if it is possible, we try to inculcate in our life, but a time comes, but for a pure devotee, because of his constant engagement in bhakti, these qualities automatically develop in him because of his higher taste, because of his superior way of living. So we'll continue this discussion in upcoming sessions also. Those who are new to the channel can subscribe. All of you can like, comment, share. We'll stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.